Hi, Jules here for Talk to Me Tuesday on Tuesday, February 11th. I am not ready for work because we are on a 2-hour weather delay and my daughter's in the shower right now. So I missed my window because I was busy finishing my first quilt on my Q-Zone hoop frame. So what I decided to do was I got a surprise at work last week. Well, first of all, the parts arrived that I needed. I installed everything, and it worked. It worked! Thank you, Jason! So I've got to bundle together all the stuff that I didn't have to replace, and they sent me a prepaid UPS shipping label and send all that back. Everything I didn't need, and the stitches are so pretty. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Okay, anyway, so I have stuff to show. I'm so excited. All right, so here's what happened. Got the parts on Wednesday. Thursday morning, I went ahead and just plugged everything in without really setting it properly, as far as like getting the cords out of the way and stuff. I just wanted to make sure it worked. It worked, so I went to work happy. Friday, I got everything squared away, and then we got notice that one of my coworkers is his fiance is expecting their first baby, and they we were going to have a baby shower in March, and we just found out that we were given the wrong date, and the baby could come like any time now. So we're having a potluck on Friday, and for Valentine's Day, but it's really like a surprise baby shower. So talk about surprise. So Friday I went to Joann at lunch and I bought two pieces of snuggle flannel because those are on sale. This is the back and this is the front. I couldn't find any like panels or anything, but I thought this is really cute. So I got that. They know it's a girl. Her name is Jasmine. And I thought I'll just do a whole cloth quilt, and that will give me a good chance to make a quilt on the frame without having to worry about seams and without, you know, and if it didn't work, you know, I would end up scrapping what was left of the fabric and using it for Linus and just getting him a gift card or buying some diapers or something. So I wasn't too worried. So I thought this will be a great opportunity to test the frame without having to, you know, worry about seams and stuff. I bought batting, the flannel back, the flannel front, and thread, a pale yellow thread. And Friday night I loaded that puppy and I started. And it worked. So I just finished this morning. I'm so excited. Because of the weather delay, we're having a crazy windstorm and it snowed, and so visibility and stuff, they've got everything on 2-hour delays. So I just finished it, and I'm so excited. Can you tell I'm excited? I bet you can tell I'm excited. So anyway, that explains why I'm not dressed, because I haven't had a chance to shower yet, but I will do that soon. And then the other thing was, I did get that Project of Doom orphan block quilt bound and labeled and washed, and I turned it in this Saturday at Project Linus. So I'm only one blanket behind for the year, and I can tell that's going to change very quickly. So there. I have 12 tops over here waiting to be quilted. So what happened was, someone started doing the Project of Doom when we did the most recent quilt along on Facebook. Jennifer wasn't hosting it, someone else was. And they started it, and they were using directional brick fabric as the background, and they went insane and stopped after they got a decent number of blocks done, but then they changed their mind. So, and switched, they either gave up altogether or they switched to new background fabric. And they sent all those blocks to Jennifer. So in 2018, Jennifer and I got together for our BFF retreat in Cloudcroft, and she brought those, and it was our orphan block retreat where we just threw them all in the middle of the room. So she brought those, and I pieced them together. We took out anything that might be a little too scary for little kids. There was like a Death Eater themed book or whatever. I took those out. I started piecing them together. Well, I laid them out to kind of figure it out, and it was going to be not exactly the same width. So here and there, I took some 2.5-inch strips and I just added books in various places so that all of the rows came out the same width. And then out of Jennifer's 2.5-inch strips, I just grabbed some strips to do the bookcase with. So the in-between sashing and then the border, and it's been sitting around since then. I took it with me this past November to Jennifer's when we went to Sandbox Retreat in Austin, and in case I had time to quilt it, I brought a few Linus quilts to do on her quilt machine, and ran out of time. I only managed to get one of those quilted, so it's one of the ones that I left there with her, and she said she would quilt. I actually had intended for her to keep it for her Linus group because, you know, the blocks came to her and she quilted it. All I did was piece the top, but she sent it back to me, so so it's bound, it is turned in, and what's even more fun is we have several senior centers where I meet with my Project Linus group. It's a multi-generational community center. So it has senior programs, but it also has stuff for kids. But there's a senior center where the official Linus group of, like, the official volunteer group, including the chair of our county and her assistants, or the people that are on the, we don't really have a board, but it's kind of like a board, and the people that do all the deliveries, and they meet every Monday at this other community center called Bear Canyon, and it's actually a senior center, and all of the community centers and senior centers have these display cases in their lobbies, and those, each of the groups that meets there gets to put something, if it's a class or whatever it is, they get to put something there to talk to, encourage people to come. And they've decided to use that Project of Doom as in the display window for a while, which I thought was pretty cool. Everybody was so excited to see it. Yeah, so it's been a good week. I will insert a picture of that finished quilt at the end. I'm going to go get this thing in the computer so I can start uploading it. And I look forward to watching your videos. I think I might be not quite totally caught up from last week, but I will get caught up. I look forward to watching your videos, and I will see you next week. Bye!